have had people asking a lot is where does it come from? Like if you're trading tokens for more tokens and you're taking advantage of this seasonality, where does the value come from? I think that's an important question to answer because if it seems like money is coming from nowhere, then that's obviously not satisfactory. So the question is, where does the profit come from? Who's making the loss for the profit that you're getting? And I think that's a good thing to address because what we're coming up to now is the summer halving, and what halvings have in other cryptocurrencies, they have a damaging effect on the cryptocurrency economy. What we've seen with Bitcoin is that Core Scientific, which is basically the biggest Bitcoin miner, it just filed for bankruptcy. And Litecoin is going to have a halving this year. And we've seen what happened with the last few Litecoin halvings. A lot of Litecoin miners went bankrupt after the halving. The reason is that after a halving, the cost of production doubles and the price doesn't double. So with seasonal tokens, there's a system that's been developed into it which prevents the halving from causing that much economic damage. And the way that it causes the way that prevents the economic damage from happening is by allowing allowing the investors to use the tokens that they have to help the miners out. They can kind of rescue the profitability of mining. So what happened after the spring halving in 2022 was that just like with Bitcoin and with Litecoin, the number of tokens produced got cut in half, and the price didn't double, which meant that it became unprofitable to mine. But in the case of seasonal tokens, we had three other tokens. We had summer, autumn, and winter. And the miners who were mining spring and found it unprofitable to mine spring were able to switch to the other tokens. And that meant that they were able to survive. They were able to retain the profitability of mining. They didn't have to go bankrupt. But at the same time, people who were investing in the tokens were able to trade those other tokens, summer, autumn, and winter. They're able to trade those for spring. And by doing that, they got more tokens in total. And they also pushed up the price of spring and restored the profitability of mining spring. So there are the three other tokens that aren't halved. They act as reservoirs of two quantities. One is hash power, and the other is capital. And what happened when the spring halving happened was that the hash power switched away from spring to the other tokens, and then capital flowed from the other tokens towards spring, and that restored the profitability, and then the hash power switched back. So this is kind of a restorative mechanism that's in place with a kind of a flowing of hash power and capital in different directions that is able to handle the disruption. There's a shock caused by the halving, and these flows are able to kind of healthily heal the economy by responding efficiently to the halving and restoring the profitability of mining. So this is actually a service that the investors can provide to the miners. They're able to help the miners mine more efficiently, and this is something that the tokens can be used for, and that is actually worth money, because if you can help the miners mine more efficiently with the tokens that you have, that's worth money. And the result of you doing that is that you gain more and more tokens over time. So this is an answer to the question of where does the value come from? It comes from the fact that the miners need to pay their electricity bills in order to remain profitable, and you can help them do that. And this is by trading tokens for more tokens, you're assisting them in doing that.
To learn more about seasonal tokens, check out this playlist.